Hi, my name is Shayla K and welcome back to my channel. Today's video is one that I am really excited about just because I feel like it's a video that is well overdue. I feel like a lot of my videos are well overdue videos, but this one I am really excited about. So keep watching. Okay, so today's video, I'm really excited about this video because I feel like this video really does touch a lot of issues that us that are in our late 20s or early 30s might be going through. I feel like turning 30 like really makes you like reevaluate like where you are in life, or it kind of makes you think about your accomplishments or things you didn't get accomplished, your downfalls, failures. In the last maybe 6 months, I've been running into so many people going through this like almost mental rut and depression because they feel like they should have been at a certain place by a certain timeline in life, when honestly everybody's life is different. And I can give the best advice that I can. Like, I'm still in my 20s myself, and so you know it's kind of hard to give that advice, but I did reach out to this women's group. So I have this women's group on Facebook. I think it's like Black Women Making Friends Facebook page. Coming from all of, not even just the US, like I've connected with women all over the world, Black women all over the world. And I asked a question the other day. Actually, the question that I asked on Facebook, on the women's group was, do we have any good advice from the more seasoned ladies, for us ladies that are headed into our 30s or are in our early 30s? When I tell you, I posted that, was that yesterday, I think? And I have 457 comments on this post, which is crazy. I didn't even think I was gonna get that many responses. And the great thing about it is I had so many women that were in my age group saying, I needed this advice. Like, I needed this post, I needed this in my life. And then the rest are from so many women that are just like way older than me, that just gave just advice on life. And I didn't want to read some of those today. So what I really want you to get out of this video, like I really want you to listen to some of the things these complete strangers are saying. Okay, first one, someone said, this one is kind of crazy right off the bat. This one says, F that timeline. Enjoy your life to the fullest. Enjoy your life. That you're gonna have the career, you know, whatever, by 22, 23, or, you know, my business should have been booming by. Forget that timeline. Like, you live your life the way you see fit. Don't feel like, oh, I have to get things done by a certain time in life. Nope, forget that timeline. All right, next one. This one says, put God first. It says, God first, wisdom builds the house. If you are single and lack confidence, build your self-esteem and love yourself. If you are not a homeowner, try a multifamily investment, budget, invest, and give back. Some good advice, but what I take away from that, put God first. But God is going to be the foundation of everything you build from here on up. Put God first and build your self-esteem and love yourself. Next one, it is okay to say no. It is okay. It is okay. Don't keep people around you who are constantly making withdrawals on your time, spirit, love, and wallet without making deposits into you. Then they say, remember, people make time to do what they want to do with who they want to do it with. Don't make excuses for them. I don't know how much like I can explain what I think she's trying to say, because it sounds pretty self-explanatory. If it's not for you, get rid of it. Don't keep people around that's not for you. Don't keep people around that's using you. Don't keep people around that's not putting into you. It doesn't even have to be material, financial. If they're not pouring that love into you, that encouragement into you, you don't need them people around you. Alright, next one. I keep seeing this one. Wear sunscreen. Invest in quality skincare, makeup, and body cleaning products or cleansing products. Stay on top of your dental cleanings and yearly exams. All these tips aren't just about, the mental. Like, this is about keeping your body together as well. Stay on top of that stuff. Alright, next one. Don't give your youth to a man who can't commit to you. 2 to 3 years tops, then move on. Make your own money. Don't look for anyone to take care of you. You are enough, just as God sent you here. If someone, it doesn't matter what that person's life is about. Their life might be, they might be content with their life. But if you're not content with what's going on in that situation, 2 to 3 years tops. 2 to 3 years tops. And then move on. If they can't commit to you and make you a choice, make you their number one choice, not an option, because I'm no one's option. But if they can't make you the choice that they chose, you gotta move on. And all these tips are not just for women too. These tips are for men as well. If you feel like, you're going through that 20-year-old, 30-year-old crisis, these tips can work for you too if you're a guy. All right, you are enough, just as God sent you here. Remember that. You are enough. All right, the next one. If you haven't already traveled the world, go see and explore the world. It is okay not to want marriage or kids. Don't let society fool you. Neither is easy at all. If you have a husband and or kids, remember, you are more than a wife and a mother. That is something that I struggle with. My husband always encouraged me to go out and, just figure out what I wanted to do with life. But I feel like I was letting my family that we essentially created down, because I feel like, well, for me to go out and do that, that's selfish of me. Like, I can't, what do I look like going out doing, something else when my kids and my husband are at home meeting me? But no, that is okay to have you have your family, or have you and have your family. Learn to be selfish. There's nothing wrong with putting yourself first. Stress kills Black women in many ways at an alarming rate. You are never too old to begin again. Career, relationships, etc. That was a good one. Here's another one. Just because you are 30 doesn't mean you have to be married and have kids. Enjoy your singleness. Focus on your career and your business. I don't think I need to explain that one. That one is pretty self-explanatory, and I am a married woman with kids. I love my family, but understand both is work. Whether you're in a marriage or you're in a relation, or you're just dating, or in a boyfriend-girlfriend type relationships. You have to work at all relationships, and even if you're single, you still gotta work at the relationship with you and yourself. Like, relationships are work. Yeah. If you're single, focus on yourself. Your career and your business. If you're married, still do the same thing. Invest in your future. Take care of yourself mentally and physically. Don't put yourself in debt. Love yourself. Love yourself in spite of. Always try to be better than yesterday. Don't try to keep up with the Joneses. Never allow anyone to physically or verbally abuse you. If you can't afford it, don't buy it. Budget out all your money. If you sit down at the end of the, we'll do a whole budgeting video a different way. You sit down and you budget out all your stuff. Put every single thing that you spend in a month, write it down. Put your money, your income down, all your income. Doesn't matter where you get it from. Put it all down. Write it down. And if what you got going on surpasses the amount that you can pay for, your amount of income, you gotta get rid of some stuff. You gotta get rid of some stuff. Because you're gonna put yourself in a debt, and we don't have pay bills around here. We pay them in full. Put them, get rid of some stuff. You have to get rid of some. Don't put yourself in a debt. Don't stress yourself out. You don't have to pick up, 3 jobs because you can't pay your bills. Some bills gotta go. There are some things in life you can live without. Take care of your kids. Protect your kids. Listen to music as entertainment and not as a guiding tool. This reminds me of one of my favorite Kirk Franklin songs, Hello Fear. Fear is just that. It's fear. It has no place in your life. Do not let fear stop you from moving forward in life. Move. Keep moving. You will lose people, hopefully you'll see them again. But don't get your hopes up. Just keep moving. You know what's best for you. If you don't feel right, it ain't right. Or if it don't feel right, it ain't right. All right. Start taking care of your body now. She put it in all caps. Eat healthy when possible and work out as often as you can. I've always been active and healthy. I just wish I would have taken it more seriously. Now I have to work even harder to maintain at 50, but it is worth it. If nothing else, take long walks when possible. It's good exercise for the body, and it's great therapeutically for your mental health. All right, let's see how many more I got. I really like this one. It's okay not to be okay. That is fine. And don't let anyone tell you where you should be in life. Whether it's marital status, if you have kids or not, job status, financial status, etc. It is okay not to be okay. That timeline that I think it comes from the older generations, and I think it comes from like that corporate world. That timeline, throw it out the window. Throw it out the window. We're just not going to look at it no more. You will get there eventually, and if you didn't get there, if you don't get there, maybe that wasn't in God's plan for you. And I'm like another point I want to make, like, you know, you might be stressing yourself out over, oh, why can't I get this? Or, you know, I really tried really hard to get that job. Was that God's plan for you, or was that your own plan? Like, you know, did you get God's anointment on that first, or no? Like, put God first. Don't be afraid to say yes to things that you said no to before. It's okay to change your mind. It is okay. Take some chances. Do things you've never done before. Explore new places. Be open to new and diverse experiences. This is when you will find out who you really are and what you really can do. Expand your comfort zone and find joy and peace. It will change your life. That's a good one. And then someone else said, this is my last one. It says, oh yeah, and learn now that you can never love somebody into loving you. You never want to feel the heartbreak of giving love to and caring for a person who will never have the capacity to you the same way. All you can worry about is yourself. You can't worry about, you know, such and such, and, you know, if this is the right, or how long you've been in this relationship, or, you know, I've been giving my all and I'm not getting the same thing out of it. Like, all you can worry about is yourself. And that is all I'm going to touch on at that point. But yes, it's, like I said, it's amazing. Like, I have so many more comments. I have it was 457, and I think there's like more pouring in as I'm reading. But it's just to get this advice from complete strangers with love, from all over the world. And like I said, this advice isn't just for women. This advice is for men. It's not just for Black women. It's for women of all colors, shapes, sizes, whatever. If you've been feeling like, you know, things aren't going right in your life, or you feel stuck, or you feel like you should have done things by now, or you're like really starting to like feel like, you know, you're a failure, or, you know, like I said, things just, what you thought, you know, was supposed to be in your life isn't, and you feel a certain way about it. Like, this advice was amazing from these women. And like I said, like, it's one thing when your friends and your family telling you these things. I could have got this advice from my mother, both my mother-in-laws, my aunt, and they're all over the age of 50. Like, it's different when complete strangers are telling you. Just hit so much differently. Like, these people are people that have lived this life, walked this life, and most strangers are going to give you the most raw advice. Be careful what advice you do get. Not all advice is good advice. Out of all those comments, I did see just one that wasn't necessarily bad advice. It was just one that was maybe not the best advice to give to people that are already really struggling with that timeline. But anyway, like I said before, like, just live your life unapologetically. Take this advice that these complete strangers have given you, something that's probably been said to you a million times or have not. Like, take this advice and like ponder on it. I'm not giving you this advice. This advice came from women all over the world. Go live your life. Be the best version of yourself you can be. Keep God in those plans. And it might not be, you know, your time, or it might not be his will for you to get or do half the things that you want to do just because that's what you saw for your life. That might not be in the book for you. He might have, you know, something else for you. But yeah, other than that, thank you for watching this video. I'm excited. I'm like really excited for all of this content coming up. But yes, stay tuned. My content is going to get juicier and a lot more fun. Stay tuned. But yes, please like and subscribe, and don't forget to hit the notification bell to get more of my content or just updates on my content. But yeah, have a great rest of your day. I don't know if it's cold where you guys are, but it is freezing cold here in Colorado. So yeah, stay warm and have a productive day. Goodbye.